One Gospel, version 2, part 29. Jesus goes to his hometown of Nazareth. Luke 4:16 through 30. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And according to his custom, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day, and stood up to read. And he was handed the scroll of the prophet Yeshayahu. And when he had unrolled the scroll, he found the place where it was written, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim deliverance to the captives, and recovery of sight to the blind, to send away the broken with deliverance, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord." And he rolled up the scroll and gave it back to the servant and sat down. And the eyes of all in the synagogue were fixed on him. And he began to say to them, "This day the scripture is fulfilled as you listen." And all bore witness to him and marveled at the gracious words which proceeded out of his mouth. And they said, "Is this not Joseph's son?" And he said to them, "You will surely say this proverb to me, 'Physician, heal yourself.' Whatever we have heard done in Capharnaum, do here in your country also." And he said, "Truly I say to you, no prophet is accepted in his own country. But I tell you in truth, many widows were in Israel in the days of Eliyahu, when the heaven was shut up for 3 years and 6 months, when great famine came on all the land. But Eliyahu was not sent to any of them, except to Zarephath, a city of Sidon, to a woman who was a widow. And many lepers were in Israel in the time of Elisha the prophet, and none of them were cleansed except Naaman the Syrian. And all those in the synagogue, when they heard these things, were filled with wrath, and rose up, and thrust him out of the city, and led him to the brow of the hill on which their city had been built, to cast him down the precipice headlong. But he went his way, passing through the midst of them.